Hi guys, my name's Nadine. Welcome to my channel. It has been a while. Now I'm kind of filming back to front today. I've already filmed 2 videos, but they will be uploaded after this one. So there is a bit of content coming. But today I thought I would just show you some of my recent pickups. These are mainly things that I got for Christmas, but a couple of other things as well. And also just have a little chat about what I've got planned for my collection in 2026, both my movie collection and also video games. I thought I would share that with you as well. And what I've got planned for my viewing habits, because they need a little shake up, I think, as well. So first of all, let me show you the things that I got. So I will start with this little figure. So last year for Christmas I got Dread Pirate Roberts in this series, this Handmade by Robots series. And so this year I got Princess Buttercup. These are obviously from The Princess Bride. Very cute, so I need to find somewhere for these to go. At the moment Dread Pirate Roberts is just in my bedroom, but I think I want them with my movie collection, so I need to find a spot for those. Then I got some board games as well. So first off, I got Scream the game. My son got me this, so he will be roped into playing this with me one night because it requires 3 to 8 victims. So yeah, I'll be roping him in to play this with me. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good night. And then I got Zombieopoly, which is obviously just Monopoly but undead. I haven't played this yet. I was planning on doing it tonight, but then I think we're watching some things that are on TV, so it might be tomorrow now. But yeah, you've got things like Cadaver, Taxi, Zombonist there. But it looks really cool. And you know me, I love some zombies. And then one that I have played already is this one, Cluedo, the Nightmare Before Christmas version. I played this with my family over Christmas and we had loads of fun with it. So I've got a few Cluedos. I'm a sucker for this. I know I'm just like a shop's dream really, because I just buy all these rebranded things and it's like exactly the same as the other things I've got, except it's got a different character, but, you know. So a few charity shop pickups now then. I saw this for 50p in a charity shop and I am not going down a VHS collecting rabbit hole by any stretch, but I couldn't leave it there because it was one of my childhood favourites, and it is Cat Ballou. I'm not a big Western fan, but I always loved this. It has Jane Fonda, Lee Marvin, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, Cat Ballou. If you haven't seen that one, I would recommend it. One that I wouldn't recommend is Reich of the Dead. I am a sucker for zombies, and you know, I couldn't leave it. Tagline: the dead are about to get Nazi, and on the back there's going to be a Reich massacre. And for some reason I see that and I think, yeah, I'm in. But yeah, it was not good, but I'll talk more about that in my wrap up at the end of the month. And then I picked up a few for family movie nights. I got Cinderella and I got Ratatouille, because my daughter had been talking about Ratatouille, that her friends really like it and we haven't seen it. And I just thought anything to not have K-pop Demon Hunters for another week. I like K-pop Demon Hunters. In fact, I really like K-pop Demon Hunters, but it has been my daughter's choice for every movie night since it came out. So I think it's time for a little change. And then finally, another Christmas present that I got, and this is like my favourite Christmas present. I love it. It's H.P. Lovecraft's Reanimator, the limited edition, and it is just gorgeous. It's got this booklet and I haven't opened it yet. This is another plan for this weekend, is getting stuck into this. It has been too long since I've seen Reanimator, one of Jeffrey Combs' best films in my opinion, and just one of the greatest films of the 80s really. So yeah, can't wait for that one. So they are my pickups. I did get a few video game related things, but I will do those in a separate video. So a little chat then about what I'm planning for this year. I don't like the word resolutions. I don't think January is a month to make resolutions, because let's face it, after all of the debauchery of Christmas, in January we are all tired and poor and it's grey and miserable outside, and it is not the time to be making promises to yourself. So yeah, February maybe for that sort of thing. But I do think it's a good time to reflect, and after going through all of my to watch pile earlier, future videos incoming, I think one of the things that I really need to do is to focus on watching what I have been buying. I have a tendency to go and buy these things, and you know, I never spend very much money. It's always like charity shops and things like that. So it's not like I'm spending hundreds or thousands of pounds. But I have a tendency to go and buy a load of things, get very excited, and then put them in a drawer to watch later and forget about them, because then I've gone and bought something else. And so I'm planning on starting going car booting again this year. I haven't car booted seriously for a good few years now, because we've normally had rugby on a Sunday morning, but that's finished. So this year I'm planning on car booting and building up my Blu-ray collection, building up my gaming collection. But I think I just need to try and take some of what I've already got out of the equation, because I have a lot of things that I haven't watched yet. So yeah, watch what I own is one. I tend to be very lazy and just stream things rather than watching the DVDs or the Blu-rays that I'm buying. So they need to be my first port of call. And it is my target to watch at least the Blu-rays that I haven't watched yet, that are on my pile, by say March, which is realistically when car boot season should be starting, weather permitting. So yeah, watch what I own. Something else as well is that I would like to really focus on watching some more newer releases. So 2025 for me was at times quite a stressful year, and so I tend to rewatch a lot of things that are like comfort watches to me. So it was very much the year of the rewatch for me. I was stuck in the 80s all last year, pretty much. I don't know how many times I watched Return of the Living Dead last year. I probably watched it more times last year than I have in the last 10 years. And although it is and remains one of my favourite films, I think I could do with maybe watching a few things that were made in the last year or two. And in 2026 there are some amazing looking films coming out that I'm so excited for. Just next week we've got the 28 Years Later Part 2 film coming out. I'm hopefully going to see that at the cinema next week. And then also March we've got Project Hail Mary, which I'm really excited about. That's one of my favourite books, and the film looks like it's going to be awesome. So yeah, we've got loads of great things coming out, and there's loads of things that came out last year and the year before that I really want to get to, like The Substance, which everybody says is amazing. That's on my watch list over this next week. So yeah, there's lots and lots that I've missed. So not saying I can't rewatch things, but perhaps try and be a bit more mindful about what I'm watching and watch some of the newer things that are coming out. I also want to find my autograph collection. This is a silly thing, but when I moved into this house, just over 5 years ago, I stored away all of my autographs. I've got some autographed photos and posters as well, because I used to go to conventions quite a lot, and I don't know where I've put them. I can't remember. So I would like to find those and find a way to display them, because it's a shame to have all these things and all these lovely memories and not be able to see them. So there's that. And then yeah, I've got a few gaming related ones as well. I'm going to start putting some game collecting content on this channel, but I will do those in separate videos because I'm very aware that a lot of people that are into films aren't necessarily into games or vice versa. So you can just sort of pick and choose what you jump into. But I want to get through some of my gaming backlog. I'm going to film a video in a little while about what games I've got. There are a lot that I haven't played yet because again they've been pushed out of the way and I forget about them, and then I play things on Game Pass, so I'm just sort of streaming them, and I don't play the things that I've been buying. And I want to start collecting older stuff again. I used to have a large retro gaming collection which I had to sell. It's just one of those things, life happens, same as that happened with my horror collection, but I would like to start rebuilding that this year. But mindfully, I want it to be a nicely curated collection. I don't want to just have things in there just for the sake of it because I don't own it already. I want things in there because I love them and that I have fond memories of playing, or that I'm really excited to play, or whatever, but they need to deserve their place on my shelves. And I also want to play things that I have been frightened of playing. So one game in particular that I've always really wanted to play, but it terrifies me, is Alien Isolation. I love the Alien franchise. It's like one of my favourite franchises ever. And I've played some of the other Aliens games, but I couldn't bring myself to do Alien Isolation because it just looks too scary and I will like crap myself. It looks terrifying, but I've always wanted to play it, and I'm going to try and play that this year. And maybe a few other things that scare me. So yeah, that is it for me. What do you guys have planned for your collections this year? Do let me know and we'll have a chat in the comments down below. It's good to be back, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!